What's up? What's up? What's up? That's my old school Martin Lawrence. Hey, we have a guest today.
We do.
She's doing her thing. You know what? This is your house. You feel like barking? Bark, big dog. It's your boy Angel. We are back. We missed last week because you know what? We just needed a break, man. We've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and my boy Caleb been working so hard at work and this and that, and you know what? We had to take some time to recoup, but we're back. Caleb, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's been a little crazy couple weeks. A whole bunch of stuff over the last couple weeks have been going on. One of my dogs actually just had his birthday yesterday too, so he just turned 10 years old. He an old man now.
Oh, like your dog, like your pet dog?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
You like one of my dogs? Okay.
I'm not like that. Not like that. No. But no, it's been a good couple weeks. Christmas is just coming up soon. So
Christmas time. You know what?
Almost time.
I'm in the spirit this year. Don't ask me why. Like, if you talk to my girl, she'll tell you I've been trying to cancel Christmas for like the past 5 years, bro. Like, really? I'd be like, why? Why? Let's not celebrate. Let's not do presents. But this year, like, I woke up one day and was like, yo, we're throwing a Christmas party. We're doing presents. We're going to do this. We're going to play games. Like, I woke up in this spirit. We got to decorate. And I said all this knowing I can't really do much because I'm not supposed to be on my foot at all.
Yep.
But so my girl's been working extra hard this holiday season. But it's gonna pay off, babe. Trust me, I got you.
It's gonna pay off, yeah, for
You're
sure.
Gonna get that extra rub down, not professionally.
Whoa.
Professionally. I'm talking about the masseuse with the oils and berries, that type of stuff. That did come out wrong. So what else is up, Caleb? Anything exciting? Moving on.
Apparently not as exciting as your shit.
Moving on.
No, it's been good though. It's just been a crazy couple weeks, but no, it's been fun. Hopefully, we're heading into this new year, so it'll be a good year. 2026 is going to be our year.
Okay,
I think
it
it's
is.
going to be our year.
We got a lot of changes coming. We got a lot of more exciting things. Can I give him a preview real quick?
Go for it.
So
go for it.
2026, the Tuesday Night Football show, as you know it, is changing. We're changing the name. We're changing what we talk about. We're going to talk about more sports, more than football. We're going to come back to you sooner. We're going to talk to you. It's going to be exciting.
It really is, yeah.
We're going to have specialty guests in the building for multiple sports, man. This is a sports city. Vegas has turned into.
It really has.
And as much as I love football, I love basketball too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really starting to like hockey.
Hockey's fun, dude.
I've been watching soccer lately.
Really?
Yes. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to admit this. I've been watching pickleball.
Pickleball. You know what? Honestly, over the last couple of years, especially in Vegas, like pickleball has gotten a little bit bigger. So that's not entirely
I've got
crazy.
Pickleball gear. I've never played, but I've got pickleball gear. I've got the paddle. I figure I got like a pickleball outfit.
Oh, there you go.
Get on the court with. To me, it's just like it's ping pong, but on a tennis court.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's like a good just little description of it, I guess.
So 2026, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, when it comes to like other stuff, we're gonna bring up college ball a little bit more. We'll talk about basketball. Might bring up MLB every now and again, depending on if there's anything interesting going on over there.
Listen, we've got a whole MMA expert in the house, so we'll be bringing up that every now and then. I don't know much about it. I normally just like go for the black guy, and last time I went for the black guy, he got knocked out in the first round. So I've got to change up that strategy.
Yeah.
So tennis. Like I said, this is a high school sports. We got a big high school following out here as far as sports.
Yeah.
I'm really I can't wait. We're gonna hook up with Podcast P.
Podcast P.
Podcast P has got
Podcast
the
B.
yeah. He's got the
hookup.
yeah. He's got the ear to the city with all that. So I'm
He
excited
really
for
does,
that.
yeah. He's got his ear
But yeah, 2026, man. We're gonna come to you live. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
be a great year.
But since it's 2025, let's get into this recap.
recap.
All right, so we're switching up stuff on the show today because you know what? Playoffs are almost here.
Yeah,
So
we're right there.
fantasy playoffs has already started for most leagues.
Yup.
So there's no need for waiver wire. There's no need for the waiver wire. If you
The
ain't
lineup
got
should be
it,
set.
yeah. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. So we're gonna go into playoff talks. Playoff talks.
Playoff talks.
Yeah. So we're gonna be going in a lot of playoff talks. We're gonna tell you about everybody who's already been eliminated. We're gonna get into that. But first, we'll start with the recap. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, first game. Atlanta versus Tampa Bay. Atlanta pulls it off 29-28.
Dude.
Kirko Chains is still balling.
Still balling. And the biggest story, I feel like, from this game specifically, Kyle Pitts finally fucking did something.
He did.
Oh, my bad. Pissed off the dog.
That's our special guest.
That's
there.
our special guest
You know
today.
what? What's her name? Puma? Puma?
Uma. Like Uma Thurman.
Ooh, Uma.
But no, like Kyle Pitts finally did something. Dropped 3 tutties, 45.
Uma.
She here.
Come here, my baby. Come here. Oh, okay. You
Nope,
gotta give him
not
to her.
today.
You gotta give her to him because she loves some
Everybody
Caleb.
loves some Caleb. Come
Some
on, now.
Uma.
But no, Kyle Pitts finally did something. Dropped
did.
45 points on that Thursday night game.
Balling.
45 points, 3 touchdowns. We've waited for this version of Kyle Pitts since he was drafted. We knew that he was going to come eventually, and it
all
took
he needed
5
was
years.
Kirko. He needed Kirko Chains.
He had Kirko last year and didn't do
No,
shit. He didn't
got
do nothing
benched
last
year.
He still had Kirko.
He got benched though. That's whatever. All right, moving on. So we're gonna go to we're back, baby. Washington versus the Giants.
You won a football game for some reason.
29-21. My boy. What are you talking about? We won for some reason.
I don't know why you guys, honestly,
All right.
winning these games is just going to hurt your draft stock. That's like
Listen,
hurting your draft position.
No, we're not worried about that because we got picks. We're like how the Niners were a year or two ago where they had all those injuries and
Last year, yeah.
they just tanked. Not tanked, but they just didn't play good. So that's how Washington is this year. Like injuries. I'm glad they shut down Jaden.
Yeah.
That brought a tear to my eye because I was happy about that.
That's the right decision.
I'm glad we got a coach that's not just going to play your star players hurt. So the fact that they they sat him down for the rest of the season
Yeah, he's chilling.
is great. So hopefully we'll have a chance to, get healthy. I pray out for my boy Zach. Hopefully we'll get healthy and we got Zach Ertz gone for the season.
He honestly, I think he's just done. Period.
I don't think he's done.
35 years old and just tore his ACL, bro.
He's 35 and is the number 2 tight end in the league.
He's up. He's in terms of yards or just in terms of just like second best tight end in the
position tight end. He's behind McBride, if I'm correct.
In terms of yards
and touchdowns, if I'm correct.
Okay, if that's the case, then that's the case. But I'm just mean I don't think he's the second best tight end in football.
Know why? Because everybody thinks because he's older, he don't have what it takes. But my man is still balling.
He's still playing good football.
Still balling.
I don't think he's second best. He might not I don't know.
What? He's not in your top 5?
I don't know.
You know what? We're stopping the recap right here, guys. Why? This is live TV. So what we're going to do is Caleb's going to tell me his top 5 tight ends.
Oh, we're going top 5 right now?
Top 5 right now. Caleb,
right.
off the dome. Off the dome.
All right, so you got top 3 is Trey McBride, George Kittle, Brock Bowers. That's top 3. That's top 3. That's top 3. I don't
Kittle?
care. Kittle top 3. There is no tight end in the NFL that does what he does at the level of what he does.
I can name one, but he got hurt, so he's not playing right now.
George Kittle gets hurt every now and again too. That's point.
Kraft.
Whatever. Tucker Kraft as well. Yes, I'll put it. Yeah, Tucker Kraft I think as well. Up until his injury was playing phenomenally and was definitely in that conversation. I'll give him number 4. And honestly, I'm going to show a little love to a young buck. I want to give it to Dalton Kincaid. He has been in the last couple
Buffalo.
years, Buffalo tight end.
Okay.
He's a young guy. He doesn't get as many touches and everything like that as he usually, as like some of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But when he gets the ball, he performs really, really well. He's a very solid tight end. And honestly, I'll show him a little bit of love.
Okay, so that's
the top 5.
Caleb's top 5. Can't believe Ertz didn't make
no particular
that, bro.
order.
Yeah, no order.
No particular order. Just that I think that was the 5 guys.
I can't believe Ertz didn't make that though. What'd you say?
He's 95 years old.
Balling still. Speaking of somebody old, we'll get into that in a minute. But okay, Baltimore over Cincinnati, 24-0. So
Yeah.
I think the most important thing that came out of this game was what happened before the game. What do you think of Burrow's comments?
Burrow, I feel bad for him. I think he's turning into Andrew Luck. I really do.
You think he's gonna retire?
I don't know. I hope not, because I want to see him perform well. I really don't think if the Bengals cannot fix the issues that they have, he's gonna retire because he's gonna prioritize his health over he no longer right now he's saying that he doesn't really love the game as much as he used to because of basically just being hurt every 5 minutes. And it's because the organization outside of Jamar Chase hasn't really put much around him.
You know the funny thing is though, let's say if he was retired, I mean he's made his money and he lives a low key life.
He's chill.
Not, I mean he may show up and may the flashy whatever for a camera,
right?
But he actually lives a low key life. You know what I mean? So
right.
There's a lot. He's young. There's a lot of things he can do. But it would suck if he retired.
Well, he's already I think 28 or 29 years old. Like he's still
it's so crazy that old is 35. I remember 35.
Well, okay,
you don't,
old
Caleb.
for a football player. Old for a football player, 35. Yes.
I don't know.
That's why a lot of these top NFL shows and top sports shows, they use the term wrong side of 30. Because after someone hits 30, they usually start to regress a little bit.
All right, so let's get into the comeback of the week. Buffalo versus New England.
Dude.
35-31.
What a game.
Your boy Josh Allen
put up numbers.
He put on that cape again.
Yup.
Which sucks because I was going for New England in this game. I was looking at the teams I actually picked last week because I had just wrote down teams last week even though we didn't do a show.
Yeah.
I had New England beating Buffalo. And so when they were up 21-0,
you were like, hell yeah.
I was like, man.
It's time. We ready.
I was like, Negro Damas, for real. I thought I had it.
Drake May, man.
Drizzy. And then what happened?
Josh Allen
carried
Buffalo.
Was like, oh, so you guys need to know who I am.
Right. Y'all forgot.
Yeah. And that turned into, I don't know what that is. What is that?
What is what?
Oh, it was something else. Yeah, it turned into Josh Allen becoming Superman. And doing his thing. Okay, so let's Jacksonville versus the Jets, 48-20. Can you believe Jacksonville's putting up 48 points?
Dude, that's some
now I get it. They played
ass.
the Jets. I get they played the Jets.
I don't think the 48 is that crazy. I think it's the fact that Trevor Lawrence had 6 touchdowns by himself.
Bro, look, this is one of them. This is one that he ran in. It was nuts. You got Trevor Lawrence.
This is the Trevor Lawrence that we expected to see.
Coming out of Clemson?
Trevor Lawrence. This is the Trevor Lawrence. And I think, honestly, I think I said this a few weeks ago, you give him time with Liam Cohen, this is the best situation that he's had his entire career, and it's not even close. It's still not perfect because they do still have some holes to fill, but this is the best situation that he's had his entire NFL career. And I think next year, going into this offseason, if they can load up a little bit extra, if the wide receivers continue to get a little bit better, I think this is a very scary team, not only this year, but next year as well. I think next year is going to be an insane year for Jacksonville.
Of course, because they'll have the boy 2 positions back.
Yep.
All right, so let's get into the Chargers versus KC.
Dude.
16-13, the Chargers take this.
Chargers in a close one, despite not having Mahomes for most of this game for the Chiefs.
What are you talking about? Mahomes played.
He did play, but he got hurt.
But I thought he didn't get hurt until fourth quarter.
Was it fourth quarter?
Yeah, it was end of the game.
Oh, damn, my bad.
No. It was end of the game, but it was I saw the play that he got hurt on, and it was one of those things that it was just a regular play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing dirty. It was one of those plays like, damn, yeah, that's football.
Yeah.
That happens.
That really happens, which they did, confirm he did tear his ACL. He's already had surgery, and he's going to be starting rehab, I think, next week.
So we were talking about this.
Yeah.
And you were like, man, they're pretty much done this season, next season. I'm like, next season.
Next season, I think, is not that far-fetched
But
for them
ACLs,
to be
I hear, are if you want to get an injury, which you don't want to do, but if you were to get an injury, you want an ACL. Because those are the ones that you can come. Think of all the quarterbacks who have had ACLs that came back.
Right. I mean, we even had Aaron Rodgers, 2 years ago when he tore his ACL? And he was jumping 4 months later.
Oh, that was
Achilles.
Achilles.
My bad.
But he's torn his ACL when he was younger.
Yeah.
He tore his ACL. I don't know. He didn't tear
I want to say
his ACL.
2013, 2014 is when
Burrows tore his ACL.
he did.
So they say if
They
you're
come back. Tom Brady. Yep.
For a quarterback, if you were to get injured,
Yes.
because all I heard was they were thanking God that it wasn't his Achilles,
Right.
that it was
Well,
not
and
his.
everything else in the knee.
Yeah,
Right.
An MCL, you could have tore everything.
But
Right.
He tore
Absolutely.
his ACL, so I don't think I think he'll be back. Because we were talking, you're like, he won't be back until October, November. I'm like, if he's back in October, that's the second month of the season. I say he'll probably miss the first 6 games.
I mean, depending on how his
If they're 0-6, does he come back?
They're not going to be there.
depending on how his rehab goes, he might not be back until late October, early November, and that's
since-
basically playoff time.
Real quick. If he's not there,
Yep.
you don't think they could easily go 0-6 without Patrick Mahomes?
With the
It's
roster they currently have, that's easily feasible.
And Kelsey probably.
Oh,
won't
he's
be
probably
back.
going to retire.
He might. It
He's probably
depends.
going to retire.
And
Bro,
Jason
he
Kelsey
got
actually
that.
touched up
He
on
got
it.
that Taylor Swift money now. He don't need to.
It's not about that. It's a
Not
matter
anymore.
of
She's
does
about
he
to
still
leave.
love it? And I think because Jason Kelsey just did an interview, I think while he was casting just the other day, and he was like, it really depends on once the season ends. Usually, you take a couple weeks to kind of just like reset and step away
Right.
from football, and then that's when you make the decision. And that's what Jason did, and that's what he thinks Travis is going to have to do. And there's a good chance that Kelsey retires after this year.
And then we'll see him on Fox. Wait,
No, we'll see him on WWE.
he'll
Raw
be
or
on
something.
Prime. He'll probably be doing the Prime games, or he'll be on one of the sports shows. So.
He'll be somewhere. Honestly, I could see him doing some crazy stuff with WWE. Not necessarily playing in the WWE, but just like how they bring in celebrities and
I
stuff to
hope
do
not,
like the
'cause that's
cameos and
terrible.
stuff. I really think that he could. Well, they just had Cam Scattaboo in there last week
That's
too.
terrible. Yeah, I saw him on this little knee scooter.
Exactly.
That's terrible. All right, so we got Chicago versus Cleveland, 31-3.
I mean, this is exactly what we thought it was going to be.
But it didn't have to be that way. Let's say Shador threw 3 interceptions?
3 interceptions, yeah.
Which really was 1 interception. One of those interceptions, your boy who was yelling at him, Jerry Jeudy, dropped it in the end zone.
Oh yeah,
And
I
the guy
did
took
see,
it
yeah,
from him.
Yes, I
that
saw
was an interception.
Yep.
The other interception, the other receiver didn't catch it. It went right in his hands, and he didn't catch it, and that was an interception. He threw one true interception. But even with that being said, he didn't throw many yards.
Nope.
Even the interceptions, he didn't look like trash.
He's going to look like a rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
because
he
that's what
looked like a rookie quarterback, and it was Cleveland.
right.
Now they were talking about Philly. No, not Philly. Who was it? They were talking about Chicago. Now Chicago's, are they the team?
Right.
You beat Cleveland.
You beat Cleveland by 4 touchdowns? Like
Yeah.
that's a reasonable that's not crazy.
Williams played good. Caleb Williams did play
Caleb
good.
Williams been balling.
He's been good. And DJ Moore, who I had on my bench, played good.
Yep.
Scored
And,
2 touchdowns.
Thank you for benching him, by the way.
Whatever.
Because if you guys didn't know, so neither of us made the playoffs in our fantasy league.
Trash, bro.
I only missed it because of like 50 points which is crazy. I
feel-
literally missed it by like this much.
I feel like the kid who came second in the Heisman Trophy place. I want to say, F that league. No, I'm just joking.
That's crazy. But that doesn't matter because regardless, I beat Engel in the loser bracket playoffs.
Bro, calm down. Damn. We're both on the bench, joined by our number 1 and number 3 seed, John and Muffins. Now, the only reason I'm saying this because Muffins was talking so much shit about us because I'm in the top 4, blah, 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 and then get smacked up the first round. I'm thinking you should have probably talked trash after you won a game in the playoffs.
That part.
Because is there any more room on the couch? Yes, there is, sir.
Yeah, we got an open seat right here.
Welcome. I've got a seat right over here for you. We want Muffins back in the booth. See you next week, Muffins.
See you next week, Muff.
Trash. All right, so let's go on to Philly versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
Guys,
31-0. They're terrible.
I mean, who would have guessed Philly belt to assing the Raiders?
They're
who
terrible.
would have guessed it? Everybody with a conscience.
I honestly didn't think. You're right, I did. They're terrible.
Yeah, the Raiders are bad, dude.
Can I even really talk good about the Raiders? I'd probably really only talk good about them because my girl is a big Raiders fan because she's from LA.
Yeah, it's just a sad football
and
team.
I have been working on, since they're our hometown team, man, I've been working on trying to get a Raider in here. Like, I'm talking to one of their, like, press reps.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm pushing guys. I'm trying to get it. You know who I'd like to get in here because my girl would go crazy.
I know who you think.
I'd love to get Max in here.
Yeah.
I'd love to get Max
crazy.
in here. But if I couldn't get Max, I would really love to get what's his name? Trey Tucker?
Trey Tucker, yeah.
Trey Tucker. I would really love to get Trey Tucker in here because he had to like take over as receiver 1.
He really did, yeah.
And he's balling.
He's been
balling.
He was balling even before then when Jacoby was still there.
Yeah, he's balling. So I'd love to get one of those guys in here. And I'm working on it, guys. So don't give me a little time. But Philly, this means nothing that you beat the Raiders.
Absolutely.
Like, it doesn't make you guys look any better. You were expected to beat the Raiders. And you're probably expected to beat them 31-0.
Honestly.
So, yeah, you turned over a new nothing.
Whoop-de-doo. You beat the Raiders with Kenny Pickett at quarterback.
Now, this game.
I don't even understand this game.
This game right here. Seattle versus Indy.
Dude.
Now, I've got clips, and I've got clips of Phillip Rivers. Why? I love Phillip Rivers. I was always a big Phillip Rivers fan.
Gotta love Phillip Rivers.
Like, the man is 44 years old.
Yep.
He was sitting at home. Actually, he was probably coaching his high school team.
Yes.
Last week. He's only been back in the league 1 week.
Yeah.
And the only thing you could truly say about his performance is that you can tell he doesn't have the arm strength.
Right.
But that's not saying it's been a week. That's not saying that he can't throw 1 or 2 balls down the field.
Right.
But the man is still accurate.
He still throws farther than Purdy.
That's crazy.
He throws farther than Dylan Gabriel.
That's true. That's true.
I'm just saying, like, and the funny thing was, I was talking about I don't know if I was talking about it with you, Caleb, but I was talking about it with somebody, and it probably was you. And we were like, this is the offense that his high school team was running.
Yes.
The offensive coordinator on Indy was his offensive coordinator when he was with the Chargers.
Yeah, Shane Steichen, the head coach, he was the offensive coordinator.
Oh, the head coach.
He was either offensive coordinator or quarterback's coach for the Chargers when.
So the relationship with him and Rivers.
Yep.
He's been running the same offense, so it's not a big shock that he stepped in and played like this.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was Philip or Shane that had said it, but one of them said that they would talk every week on like Zoom calls and stuff, just talking about the offense and everything like that, and kind of going back and forth with it. Because, like I said, Philip was using this offense for his high school team.
And still am. Big Phillip Rivers fan. Big Phillip Rivers. And so
love Phillip Rivers.
I'm watching First Take. What was this? Yesterday morning. And they were talking about how Phillip Rivers, just him coming back, like basically he has to wait another 5 years for the Hall of Fame now.
Yep.
Because this was his year.
Right.
This is his 5th year. He's been gone. He had to wait another 5 years for the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
But
I know what you're about to say.
Also,
yep.
He got insurance.
Yeah, he got his benefits back.
He got his benefits back for him and his family for the next 5 years.
Yeah, he's got 10 kids. I think one of them just had a baby not that long ago, which is crazy.
So for his whole family, they got the insurance again. He may only play two weeks. Who knows?
It don't matter.
He may play the rest of the season. But for the next 5 years, they're covered.
Exactly. And honestly, I kind of respect it. If that's the reason he
Respect it.
came back, if that's the reason he came back, no, that's smart.
He's going to the Hall of Fame.
Yes, but he may not be a first ballot, but just because
he'll be a first ballot now.
He should,
because it'll be 10 years.
Yeah, it'll be another 5 years before he goes.
Yeah.
Depending on who's there in 5 years, we'll see. But honestly, like I kind of respect it to an extent. I think it's you had a chance of being Hall of Fame this year, and you kind of blew that for a few weeks of football, which that to me is a little crazy. But when you look at it from the now him and his family and everyone's got insurance, because his insurance was literally about to expire at the end of this offseason.
It was expiring.
It was expiring this year. So now that he's got 5 more years of coverage for him and his entire family, and honestly,
can't knock it.
Yeah, no, it's
can't
smart.
knock it.
It's smart.
And man, getting another paycheck.
Exactly.
Well, this was the perfect situation for him too, because there's no other team he could have went to
Nope.
that he would have known anything about the offense
Right.
of the organization
Exactly.
at all.
So
this was if he was going to come back, it was going to be this team.
Anybody was going to come back, this is like the perfect situation, like you said, because
and
the
he only
offense
came back because Jones got hurt last week.
That's it.
Right.
Tore
That's
his
it.
ACL.
Yep.
Another
Can
one.
someone tell Cam Newton that though?
Listen,
yeah, Cam Newton's so
he's hating. Cam Newton's just a hater.
Cam Newton is so salty, bro. He's like, I can't believe that they're bringing in Phillip Rivers when I'm younger and ready to go.
The funny thing, Cam, you can't throw.
We
Cam has no accuracy,
Yeah, we saw what happened and
you're
at
not-
the tail end of New England,
and you're not running over anybody.
No, this is not Super Cam anymore.
Yeah, those days are over.
No.
So they need a quarterback that can throw the ball accurate. You might be able to throw farther than him, further, but
Not
can you throw it to the right person?
Right.
That's the thing. So that's my dog, Phillip, doing his thing.
We love Phillip Rivers.
So
Respect to Phillip Rivers. We're excited. I'm excited to see what he does for the rest of this year.
Okay, so let's talk about San Francisco and Tennessee. 37-24.
Yes, sir.
I only brought that up so we can get a little, exactly.
Dude,
But San Francisco,
love it.
why you love it? Tell me why you love it. Because
Bro, I just love a Niners win. You know what I mean? Like I love it. I just love a Niners win. It just makes me feel good. Makes my day.
Does it make you feel good?
It always makes me feel good.
I can't.
And on top of that too, Brock Purdy threw 3 touchdowns.
How many interceptions?
Zilch.
Whoa.
Didn't throw any interceptions. Only missed 7 passes the whole day.
You know what I saw, and I
accurate
should have got this clip. You know how they always come out with Trent Williams with the boombox. They always come out there. Guess who was leading?
Who is leading?
The way?
Who was leading?
With my dog,
Who was
forever
leading?
my dog, Trent Williams. He was a Redskin. Mac Jones
Honestly,
was leading
yeah.
the way with Trent Williams.
That's vibes, dude.
Bro,
That's vibes.
And I want to say the song was like a Young Dolph song. I may be wrong, but I think it was a Young Dolph song. And Mac Jones was getting it.
It reminds me. That makes me think of Drew Lock a handful of years ago when he was in Denver. When he was on the sidelines rapping to whatever.
Oh,
do you remember that
man.
clip from him? You remember that clip?
I haven't seen it. I don't remember that.
It was
clip.
he was just sitting on the sidelines when whoever they were playing had the ball, and he was just like
He was
singing
on
along
sidelines
to
just
this.
rapping.
He was just rapping to the song that was playing in the stadium at the time, and was just going with it.
I like it.
It was vibes.
It. Oh, man, Mac Jones was getting it though.
But yeah, and I'll say this too: Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans scored a touchdown.
Okay.
He caught a touchdown from Cam Ward. He went in at fullback on the goal line and got a little out route and got a nice little touchdown. And Trent Williams is like, man, where's mine?
Right. I tell you, so a surprise game for me. The Saints beat Carolina,
Honestly,
20-17.
Is it really that surprising though? They just did it to Tampa last week, and now they're doing it to Carolina this week. I think the Saints are just like
Wait, so they got
straight buster.
the quarterback is the rookie, right?
Tyler Shuck, yes sir.
Tyler Shuck. He's like 30 already, isn't he?
He's 26, I think.
Oh, he's still got some
25,
years.
26.
He's still got some years.
Yeah, it's funny though. Like honestly, Tyler Shuck has been playing pretty decent football. Like he's not been like elite, but he's had some good moments. I've been seeing clips online and everything.
So he's
like
a work
that.
in progress.
I think next year, like I don't think the Saints are going to target a quarterback this year, especially because
he's playing good.
He's playing good enough. I think he's good, especially because a lot of the quarterbacks that we're going to be seeing coming in this upcoming draft, I'm not in love with. You know what I mean? Like there's some good quarterbacks, but there's not a lot of good quarterbacks. And I think that the teams that really need a quarterback are going to target them early and probably jump the Saints, especially now that the Saints are starting to win a couple of games. I don't.
Okay.
I think
I don't
we're gonna see that.
know. I don't know. So this team last week we were just talking about, or the week before we were talking about, man, their season might be over. They need a new quarterback. Minnesota beats Dallas 34-26. Your boy JJ had a solid game.
JJ,
Solid game.
not half bad. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad.
But
3 total touchdowns, just under 300 total yards.
their star player,
Jettas.
I don't know.
Where is he?
He may need a new quarterback. Or
Jettas
JJ got beef with Jetta? What's up?
I don't know. Jettas, he might force a trade out of Minnesota.
They're using him as a decoy right now.
Yeah, I don't know why JJ. I don't know if JJ's because Jetta's got 8 targets, which is funny because that actually led the team in targets.
How many catches?
2.
See, there you go. Just because you throw it that way. And you know what? JJ, he still is working on his accuracy, though. Pittsburgh, Miami, 28-15. I have a clip of the defensive player, Jalen Ramsey. Look at this play. In there. Listen, that's how that game went. It was brutal.
Yeah, it was a bad
Tua. Have we seen the last of Tua starting?
It's possible because they
Who's their backup, though?
They have Zach Wilson and Quinn Ewers.
Ugh. You might as well just stick with Tua.
Low-key,
Zach
honestly,
Wilson from the Jets?
because here's the thing: Zach's got arm strength. That's something that Tua doesn't really have.
Hey, they can always bring back Dan Marino.
Dude, Dan Marino's 70.
It's
That's
the thing
just
to do.
not happening.
It's the thing to do.
You know,
They can always bring back Thunder Dan.
they bring back Ryan Tannehill before they bring back Dan Marino.
Shoot, bring
Not
back
because
Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill was better, but because he's half the age of Dan Marino.
Listen, I don't know. You know what? We got one last game. The Rams versus Detroit. The Rams won 41-34. They won, but at a cost.
Yes.
What's the cost?
Devontae Adams' hamstring injury. I think that's the second hamstring injury he's had this year, actually.
Yeah, on the same leg.
On the same leg. And
He's about to be Mike Evans.
When it comes to hamstrings, we've talked about this before because we talked about it with Emeka Egbuka earlier in the year when it happened to him. The hamstring injury is such a weird injury because they could either be back in 3 days and be completely fine, or they could miss most of the season.
Have you ever had a hamstring injury before?
I have not. I don't think so. I'm not sure.
I had a hamstring injury once back when I was in high school, and it didn't last long, but it was
Right.
It's a weird feeling. It's because your whole leg is kind of
A little stiff
in
and
shock.
a little, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a weird feeling.
It's weird, but that's what I'm saying. Hamstring injuries, there is no timeline on it. Yeah, some people say it's a week or two. Some might say it's 6 weeks. It varies from player to player,
Right.
and it varies on the severity of the hamstring injury as well. But we could see Devontae Adams this upcoming week.
Yeah,
Not
we
100%
could,
sure.
Maybe not. But all right, guys, that's the recap for this week. Sponsored by Caleb,
Of course,
you know.
everybody loves some Caleb.
Everybody loves some Caleb.
Everybody loves some Caleb.
They do. Listen, ladies. You know, I've seen you guys. This dude is ready, man.
I'm right here.
Look, he's a young man. He's employed.
Mm-hmm.
He's pushing a whip. You know.
Hey, I'm leveling up, and it's funny too.
Oh. Yeah, speak your truth, man.
I'm
Let's
leveling
go.
I've got a.
Hey, hold on. That deserved a. Come on, man.
There we go. Thank you.
Leveling
Vaughn.
up. Caleb.
I'm leveling up. We've got a family friend of ours that runs his own company, and it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Okay.
But he's talked about bringing me in to intern at his company to eventually become long term kind of thing. Eventually become the head of cybersecurity at his company.
Ooh.
Which would be fantastic, and it's nice too, because he knows that because it would be an unpaid internship. He is more than willing to work around my work schedule, and
While you're interning,
while I'm interning,
bro.
I love it.
Listen, we don't pass up opportunities.
Not at all. So
You know what
I'm
I
waiting
mean?
for that phone call.
As long as you're available on Tuesdays or whatever the new night is we choose, even though this slot is pretty good.
I love this slot.
I love this
I want to
slot.
keep it.
So regardless, as long as you're available, so we can take care of our business, we're rooting for Caleb. But moving on. Let's talk about our teams. We're picking.
Let's talk about these game picks.
What's up? Everybody don't like me, man.
It's only in Gale too. Like she
real.
hasn't barked at me in
let
like
me
30
pet her-
minutes.
She let me pet her like twice.
She about
But
crawled
you,
in my lap.
yeah, she was rubbing on your leg like a damn cat.
She loved me, man.
I don't get it. That's whatever. Man. Hurt my feelings. All right, let's talk about our teams. Our team.
Let me get a little standings recap.
Oh yeah, do the standings recap.
So obviously this last week we didn't have the show, so we're not going to talk about that. But the
Okay.
weekend prior,
Yes.
and Gale, you went 0-3.
Does that even count?
You went 0-3.
Damn. I went only 3. Really? That's what we're doing?
Love Quan.
That's messed up.
And Gale went 0-3.
Exactly. I'm telling him. I don't believe it.
I looked at it.
I believe you, man.
You picked
Move
Washington.
on.
You
Move
picked
on.
Washington. You picked Baltimore. It just didn't work out for
All
you.
right, 0-3. Okay. Okay.
Quan, I believe, went
John.
3-0.
What? You
3-0.
know the fun thing was? He said he was going to go 3-0.
He said it. He finally got it right. He finally went, these are guarantees, and didn't
He
fuck it
finally
up.
hit him with the guarantees, and they actually it worked out for him.
Quanstradamus.
Whatever.
Quanstradamus, there you go. And I went 2-1. So I'm still, but
I'm
Quan
sure
caught
you're
up.
still. He caught up?
He caught up a little bit. I've only got a 4.
Wait, I'm losing to this guy?
Oh, yeah. You were doing that before this last one.
What the? Okay, go
So-
on. Go on. I don't even want to.
Quan, I've only got a 4-game lead on Quan right now.
Okay.
I'm 25-11. He's 21-15. And Gail, you're 17-19.
Damn, I'm back to being under 500. Huh?
You had 1 week of over 500.
Hey. It's
That's-
like the little Giants. So you only need one.
Only need one.
It's all right. All right.
But
All right.
what do you
so
got this week to try and catch up some
I'm
ground?
I'm saying last. Quan John, you got 3 games or no?
Go for it, Quan.
Eagles guaranteed to beat the Commanders. That's not your question.
Yep.
My bad. My mic's not even on.
Yeah, I was about to
Eagles
say, you're not
guaranteed to
saying
beat the Commanders.
What?
I mean, yeah.
Guaranteed.
Guarantee.
We need a side bet on that game.
That's a guarantee.
You lost the side bet. Stop.
Oh, did we talk about that already?
You did on the show,
Okay.
yes. So, obviously, now that the Chiefs are eliminated from the playoffs, and Gal owes Quan a steak dinner.
I did.
told you. I don't know why you would. I said that at the beginning of the season.
Because I had
before the season
faith.
started.
I had faith, man. I had
I
faith.
never did.
Whatever. All right, go on. Moving on.
And this is kind of an ugly week, to be honest.
It is.
Yeah, it's got some weird ones.
There's some really good games.
There are.
I'm taking my Niners over the Colts. That old man is
That's
not beating
crazy.
them. That old
It's
man
really
is
not.
not going to beat the Niners.
Watch. He's gonna be 1-1 in his.
No, that's already 2-0. And then I got the Chargers beating the Cowboys in Dallas.
Something tells me you're going 1-2 next week.
3-0. Guaranteed.
We'll see. We'll see. You want me to go or you want to?
Yeah, you go. You go.
So, I got the Titans upsetting the Chiefs
what?
Thank you.
You're crazy.
with no Patrick Mahomes
Oh my lord.
in
With that rookie
Nashville.
quarterback?
In Nashville, no Patrick Mahomes. I'm taking the Titans to upset the Chiefs.
No.
What happened? Well, hold on. If I get the you so certain. What happens? What happens if I get it right?
You tell me.
What happens?
You tell me.
Shoot. Hey, we'll have to talk about that later.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later. Then I've got the Jags going into Denver and beating the Broncos.
Ooh, that's a good one. Look at you finally picking some games. It's not.
I've got some fun
no,
ones.
No pickup win.
I picked all upsets this week.
I like it. I like
picked
about time.
all upsets.
About time you stepping up.
And I didn't even realize this was an upset when I was like, because I was looking for upsets and I saw the spread. Dallas is favored by 1.5 in this game. I'm picking the Chargers to go into Dallas and win. Which I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck are the Cowboys favored over the Chargers?
Probably because old boy got that broken hand, and you see he keeps fumbling.
But I'm still saying I've got the Titans over the Chiefs. I've got the Jags over the Broncos, and I've got the Chargers over the
Terrible.
Cowboys.
I don't know about any of those picks, guys. All right, so
3-0.
first,
Come on now.
I'm taking the Rams over Seattle.
That's a close one.
I'm
That's gonna be a
taking
close
the
one.
Rams over Seattle, baby. Let's go. Then I'm taking Buffalo. I needed like a pick, just a game that I know. So
Yeah.
I'm taking Buffalo over Cleveland.
Okay. Yeah.
I needed to win a game because I went 0-3.
Yep.
And then this game, I'm taking KC over Tennessee. Let's. You know
Oh,
what?
so-
We got to figure out what we got to bet something. We got to figure out.
We're gonna have to guess something.
La, la, la.
Actually, you want to call it a hat?
a hat? Yeah,
Let's call it a hat.
we'll call it a hat.
We'll call it a hat.
A hat of your choice,
Yep.
and a hat of my choice.
Yep.
Because he told me he's giving me a hat for Christmas, and I was like,
Yep.
I'll buy you a hat.
So-
but that hat he's already given me. So I
Right.
may end up with 2 hats.
Yep.
And I got to figure out. So if he wins, I'll buy him the hat that he wants.
Yep.
I love it.
There we
'Cause
go.
regardless, we're getting the discount. So
Yeah, regardless, I'm getting discounts. So, you know.
regardless. Okay, so that's the picks. That's the 3-team picks, guys. We're you know what? I'd really roll with my picks this week. These guys are kind of
I picked fun ones. I don't know, man.
they're kind of off the Richter this week. I don't know. Quan John, he started off wrong, so
I'll be taking the lead in 2 weeks.
oh, you think so?
We'll see. I mean, I'm at minimum going 2-1. I'm
You're
at minimum going
going
2-1.
You're going 1 and 2.
I'm either going 2-1 or 3-0.
I'm
So,
going
you know.
3-0. And Gail, I don't know about what he.
Yeah, I have no idea
he's
what's
going-
going
And Gail
on.
going 0-3 again.
All right, so let's get into playoff talk.
Playoff talk.
So we're going to talk about the teams that have already been eliminated from the playoffs. I didn't realize, I was looking at the list. It's quite a few teams.
It's a lot of teams.
I'm like, good Lord, it's that many teams have already been eliminated from the playoffs. And the playoffs start in what, like
3 weeks.
a month?
There's 3 games before playoffs.
Yeah, so they start in, we'll say, a month.
Yeah.
The playoffs are going to start, and I feel like half the league has already been eliminated.
Yeah, there's only like 3 or 4
so
teams.
the teams that have been eliminated so far, let me tell you. So you got the Giants, the Cardinals, Tennessee, the Saints, Washington, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Jets, Cleveland, Minnesota, KC, and Atlanta have already been eliminated. So these teams up here have already been eliminated from the playoffs. So what we want to do is just talk about each team,
Yep.
and we're not going to talk about them for an hour. We're just going to talk about them for a little bit about what we think they need to get over the top.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with the Giants.
Let's start with the Giants. I think the biggest need is the offensive line. That is the absolute biggest need. You need to protect your quarterback.
That's what I put. I made my list too, and I put offensive line. I put offensive line, and I put receivers. Because I feel like they have receivers, but they've been hurt. So they need the receivers to get healthy. Because I feel like they're solid at quarterback.
Yeah.
Even when I say they're solid at quarterback, now Jackson Dart is good.
Yep.
But I figure if they can keep Jameis Winston as their backup,
Okay.
they can get rid of Russell.
Yeah.
But if they can keep Jameis Winston as their backup, just in case Jackson Dart gets hurt,
Right.
bro, Winston is a beast. Winston is the best tight end in the league.
There you go.
So we were on the same page.
Yeah.
As far as the Giants.
For me, I don't think wide receivers are as big of a need because they're, because if, like I said, healthy,
When I put it,
with
yeah,
Malik
like,
Neighbors,
once
with
they get
Wandale
healthy.
Robinson, they've got some dogs.
Quan John, can you leave that picture up? Yeah, thank you.
For me, another big thing, I think their defense. I think the defensive line, I think, is pretty much fine. With Brian Burns,
oh
with
man,
Dex,
their defensive
with all
line.
these boys, that's fine. I think the linebackers, they could use a little bit of work. I think Kayvon Thibodeau, I don't know how he's kind of.
I like Thibodeau.
I like him, but he's just not been it. And they need coverage linebackers because Bobby, Okereke, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce it. He had a little bit of a regression year, and he's getting a little older. I think he's just heading on to 30, or he's a little over 30.
I really didn't touch their defense though. I thought their defense, like if you've watched their defense play,
they've been playing decent.
You see glimpses of, because they threw some rookies in there.
They did.
That you see glimpses. So I feel like their defense, give them a solid year or two under the coaches. They'll be good. They'll be good.
But I think they just need to add just like a little bit of extra stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To that back half.
So Arizona, what do you think about Arizona?
I think the biggest one again. I think offensive line is a big one. They've got a couple. They got Paris Johnson, who has been solid, a little bit injured this year, I believe. But I think they could use a little bit of revamp on there.
Okay.
I think running back is a position they could target in this offseason because James Conner, him coming back from injury, we'll see how he goes.
That's
and
what I
outside
put.
of
That's
that,
what I put. I put Connor. They need Connor healthy.
They need Conner healthy. And then I said quarterback because I really don't
Did you look
know.
at my paper? No, because I put they need to figure out their quarterback situation.
Yep.
And they need Connor back. Their defense is solid.
Defense
Arizona's
is
got a solid defense. They got
Just
the top tight
add
end in
to
the
it.
league, I feel like.
They've got one of them, yes.
Yeah. We'll get back into the tight end conversation. I feel like they needed to get not their offensive line. I thought their offensive line was good.
It's all right.
When they had a solid running back. When Connor was healthy, I feel like their offensive line was running good. What, you just get DoorDash delivered? This dude. Did you get us
Man
some
got
drinks at least?
Man got food delivered.
I ain't mad at him. I am not
That's
mad at
crazy.
him.
No, I left my food in the car actually.
Oh, I was
Oh, okay.
like,
I'm about to
this
say
is
that.
like,
Honestly,
DoorDash
that'd be
delivery, I
DoorDash
love it.
that'd be funny as fuck if he just got food delivered
I
in the middle.
love it. I'm like, that's what we doing. Okay, so let's go. Tennessee.
I think big three. I think wide receiver. I think tight end could be a position they could target. And then just whatever they want to throw on defense. Just throw, literally just defense.
You know what I wrote? I
Yeah.
wrote new team. Because
They need a lot.
besides
the offensive line also needs a lot of work.
as much as I was like kind of dogging Cam Ward this year, I was like, man, he's trash.
He's been playing all right.
There's glimpses. You see the potential.
Yeah.
You see what he could be.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you
So-
put the right coach around him, which I think they need the right coach. That is like a big thing. The same thing with
Yeah.
the Giants. They need the right coach.
They had the right coach and they let him go.
Brian Dibble was 50-50. He had weeks where he would do really well, and then there was weeks where it was very questionable. But he's a great quarterback developmental piece. But I think
okay.
I think with the Titans, they need new receivers because realistically, they don't have a wide receiver. Their best receiver
Yeah.
is
50.
who? Like, honestly, who's their best receiver right now? Because Calvin Ridley was ass before he got hurt, and then he just got hurt 15 times, and he's done.
I think he just walked in and was like, I'm tired of
there's
playing
just
here.
really-
I'm hurt.
Yeah, and they also paid him like $94 million for what? But like, I think wide receiver is a big target for them. I think tight end, if they let Chigakonkwo, if they want to trade him, like he's not a bad tight end. But I think that's a position they could upgrade potentially.
You know what I feel
And
like
then
they need
just
to
the
upgrade?
defense is the big thing.
They need to upgrade their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
The offensive coordinator, you got to be more. You know what? The NFL is turning into a league where that just, hitting you with a screen and,
Right.
or, you doing a shuttle pass. You got to be more
Aggressive.
There's got to be more.
yeah, and
You know
low
what I
key
mean? So
running back too, but
you,
a lot of things honestly
back.
on the tight end or on the Titans.
Okay, so Saints.
My exact words: just about everything.
No, I put quarterback and running back because the Saints defense is decent. It's not great.
But it's a lot of old guys too.
It's decent.
It's a lot of old
Listen,
guys.
You know who's one of the best linebackers in the league?
You about to say Demario Davis,
No, an old guy,
Cam Jordan,
Bobby Wagner,
Bobby Wagner? That's fine.
an old guy.
He's been solid, but I think for me the Saints, they've just got so many holes because Chris Olave, even when he's healthy, he's kind of like 50-50. He has good weeks, he has bad weeks, but he's also had a lot of concussions and injuries and stuff over the last couple of years. So is he really?
You can't
the
really
solution there?
consider the good. Say like there's good and bad weeks. You got to think they've been going through quarterback crap all season.
Right.
So when you got nobody to throw you the ball,
Right.
like.
Yes, that is true. I'll give you that. But I think honestly, the Saints, for the most part, they need a lot of overhaul. There's a lot.
I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that.
I think most of the defense just need because even if you want to keep running Demario Davis and Cam Jordan and a lot of these older guys, you still need to bring in young talent and actual
Well,
talent.
that's what they're supposed to do in the draft.
And they've kind of failed to do so because they've drafted high and they've invested in their defense. It just hasn't worked out. When they drafted guys like Peyton Turner, he didn't work out. He's in Dallas now. Like they've drafted these guys and it's just not paid out for them.
Okay. So let's talk about the Raiders. Let's talk about the Raiders.
Talk about right there.
What do you got? for the
Quarterback. Like a
That's
big.
the number one thing.
That's the
quarterback.
they need a quarterback. They need to boost their offensive line. They have some pieces that are good. I will give them that. Colton Miller and Jackson Powers Johnson. Those two, keep them. They're good. The rest of it, literally, just get new. Get younger. Get better. Those other.
I really feel like you looked at my paper because I put quarterback and I put O-line.
Yep.
Because you got a stud running back.
Yep.
Give him some holes.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then I picked.
The secondary.
I said they need to get a number one receiver.
They need a number one receiver, absolutely.
They
And then
need
I
a
also
number one
said
receiver.
their
'Cause
secondary.
You can't just keep going out there with 2s and 3s.
Right. They
trying
need
to make a 2
the
or
guy.
1. Yeah, they need that guy.
They do. And I think this year and next year between the first round, there's a lot of guys coming in these next first.
But
couple
what
of
the funny
drafts.
thing is? They drafted a rookie. What's that rookie's name? Beach or
Oh, Jack Besh.
Jack Ben, who's a stud,
He's stud.
and they don't even give him the ball.
Yeah.
They don't play him, or they don't use him properly. That dude is a stud. I remember him coming out of college. That dude's a stud,
He's not getting any love.
He is not. They're not taking advantage of that man's talents.
They're really not.
What we got? Washington. Oh,
I'll let you go first because this is
okay.
you.
Well, Washington. I said we need an O line. We definitely got to get our O line.
Mm-hmm.
We need consistency in the backfield.
Yep.
We have receivers. We have a quarterback. They need to get healthy.
Yep.
They need to get healthy.
They need a new tight end now.
Yeah, Zach. That's my dog. Actually, no. We what's that? Simone or Simmons or something like that. Our backup tight end is pretty decent.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, our backup tight end is pretty decent. I say R like I own the team.
You were part of it, though.
But main thing we need to, if we can fix our O line,
yeah.
and we probably need like another defensive end or something like that.
Yeah. For me, I just wrote defense because even in general, the defense regressed a lot this year.
Yeah.
Frankie Louvu regressed a lot this year, I think. There's just a lot of guys on that defense. Mike Sainristil, even though he's gotten a couple of picks, he's kind of looked like he regressed a little bit as well this year.
Yeah, our defense is like,
it's rough. Rough is not the right word.
We were talking earlier, and I was like, who did I compare it to? I compared it to how the Niners
were last year, yeah.
How the Niners were last year with all the injuries and all this and all that. That's how Washington was this year. That's all right. We'll be back.
But I'll even say this. Most of the injuries for you guys have been on the offensive side of the ball.
Yes.
The defensive side of the ball has been pretty healthy outside of, obviously Marshawn Lattimore tearing his ACL.
But that wasn't a loss.
Yeah, for you.
That dude, he couldn't cover
torched.
nobody. He was getting torched. Every time they threw it that way, it was a pass interference call.
Yeah.
Get torched.
I just said the defense because your defense just regressed a lot this last year.
Okay, we got it. My defense,
that's where I'm
man.
at.
All right,
I'm just
Atlanta.
I just said quarterback.
I had to move on. I couldn't take so much
They
of that.
got to figure out their quarterback situation.
Yeah, I think that's what I got to.
Whether it's
quarterback.
whether it's Kirko, whether it's Mike Penix. Mike Penix has been very wishy-washy.
I wrote consistency, quarterback play.
Yes, I think that's the big thing. I think offensive line could be a target. Like it's been playing all right. It's not been anything bad, but I think that's a position they could target. And then a receiver outside of Drake London, I think, is also another target because Drake London cannot.
If their tight end plays good,
Kyle Pitts,
if Kyle Pitts, steps up.
Yeah, but I think they might give him like a little low ball.
You know what's so funny to you about Drake London? You understand he's their only receiver that is really worth anything.
Yep.
But you can't stop him.
But honestly, even they've got a
you
couple
watch
of
him
decent guys,
play though, like,
yeah,
bro, like
he's
what's going to
unstoppable.
him.
Exactly, and they still can't stop him.
But they got a stud running back.
They really do. That
Bijan
Robinson,
Bijan is a stud.
He's a stud. And they do have some decent defensive pieces, but that honestly it could use a little bit of level up as well.
All right, so the Jets. What do you feel? How you feel about the Jets?
Just yikes. They need a quarterback.
I said quarterback, O-line, wide receiver help, defensive line.
Just the whole defense.
Basically, because you traded your two studs on defense.
Yeah, outside of Quincy Williams, who has been very good for them, linebacker.
Bro.
Although
you traded both of your Pro Bowl defensive players.
Yeah. I will say, though, even though Quincy Williams has been good for him, I think because of the scheme change, he did lose his starting job because he doesn't fit the scheme as well as he used to in the last regime. So he ended up losing his starting job, which is kind of crazy because I feel like he's honestly a really solid linebacker. But I think most of the defense could use a boost. They have not gotten an interception all season, which is why they fired their defensive coordinator yesterday, Steve Wilkes. He's out again.
Yeah, I saw that.
People keep giving Steve Wilkes a job, and he keeps proving why he should not have a job.
He's gonna get another job.
He's going to, and it's gonna blow up in their face. And that's
all right. So how you feel about Cleveland?
Cleveland, honestly, they need wide receivers. I mean, that's like the big number one priority is wide receivers.
People who can actually catch the ball.
Right. They need some offensive line help. Not a ton, but they do need a little bit of offensive.
Yeah, the offensive line is decent.
Jack Conklin might be on his way out. Joel Bitonio regressed a little bit. He might be on his way out. Their center tore his everything.
Yeah, he tore everything.
He tore everything, so he's probably done. And he's a free agent, so they've got to bring in a lot of new offensive line.
I said, the funny thing is they have a lot of picks. They have some picks coming up. But I said they need to figure out their quarterback situation.
Yeah.
Who's going to be their starting quarterback? They need to start and push that person, whether it's Dylan or Shador.
Yep.
Figure out. It's probably going to be Shador.
Yep.
But just ride that dude. Honestly,
pause.
That was weird. Calm down. I feel like they need a new head coach too.
Maybe
He's been there.
maybe.
This is next season will be his 7th season,
Yeah.
bro. 7 seasons.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about how I feel like he's done Shador. I'm just talking about his record, and nothing has changed.
Yeah, and honestly, the organization as a whole, I think they need a new GM too, because Andrew Barry has not drafted well over the last couple of years.
This funny thing is they have picks. The only pick that they did, I feel like that has worked out, 100% worked out.
Mason Graham.
No, is the linebacker. The rookie linebacker they have.
Carson Schweichinger.
Yeah. He's like one of the top linebackers in the league.
He's been, he was my defensive player or defensive rookie of the year pick.
He's got his most tackles. He's got the most tackles.
Yeah.
He's like balling. He's definitely going to be defensive player rookie of the year.
Oh, absolutely. And honestly, their other defensive rookie that they drafted, Mason Graham,
But-
that first round pick has been solid for them as well.
Okay. So let's talk about the Bengals. How you feel about the Bengals?
They need offensive and defensive line. That like number one, that is absolutely what they need. Offensive and defensive line needs a huge overhaul. They could honestly need some linebacker. Their whole defense, honestly,
Yeah, I was
needs
about to say,
their
you're
whole
like picking
defense,
it apart. I'm like, their whole defense is trash, really.
Their whole defense needs a huge overhaul, and then they need to fix that offensive line. The running back is fine. The receivers are fantastic. They need to fix that offensive line, or Joe Burrow is going to retire or request a trade.
You know what I wish? I wish Joe Mixon would have never left.
He would.
He was the perfect Cincinnati running back.
He really was, but honestly, Chase Brown has
No, Chase Brown's
has
been
been
good.
solid.
He's been good. I'm not saying he's not been good, but Joe Mixon, I feel like
Was better.
That would have
Yeah,
alleviated a lot of.
But low key, part of the reason I think they traded him, well, because he was going to leave, or they were going to cut him, and then they traded him. It was like a whole thing. Part of the reason of that happening was because he wasn't being able to get open because their offensive line has been so just garbage for his entire duration there. They just don't. They've invested in the offensive line, like they got Orlando Brown, and outside of Amarius Mims, I think he's their right tackle, opposite of Orlando Brown. Outside of him, that whole offensive line has just not been like they cannot get it right. They brought in Orlando Brown. They brought in I forget the Cowboys tackle that they brought in last year that didn't pan out. Like they keep bringing in guys that are on like their last legs, and it's just not working. Like Ted Karras was okay. I forget Alex Kappa. They brought in and then let him walk. He's a Raider now. Like it's a whole thing where they just haven't gotten their offensive line right outside of Amarius Mims, and it's going to cost them probably their quarterback because Joe Burrow, he's like we just saw. He just said he don't love the game as much as he used to.
Nah, I feel like, yeah, if they don't change a lot of their stuff, I feel like Burrow's going to be done, bro.
And I think the number one, maybe like the number two thing, they need a new head coach.
Yeah.
Zach Taylor is not it. I have said this the entire time he has been there. Even when they were on their way to the Super Bowl, I said this. They're winning in spite of Zach Taylor when that was the case. Now they're losing because of Zach Taylor. With his play calling, he just hasn't been, honestly, he just hasn't gotten it right, I feel like. I just don't think Zach Taylor is the guy.
Okay.
And do you guys think Burrow doesn't love the game anymore? Or is he just frustrated?
I think he's more frustrated.
With the team, but also himself. Like he can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not always his team's fault. Sometimes he's not there to play for them.
Yes, but he's also been injured and not been healthy, mainly because of the issues with the team. It's not his fault that he's been getting hurt.
True,
It's the team. It's the offensive line
Yeah.
that's not blocking for him properly. And if he's able to stay healthy, which really just fix the offensive line and he'll stay healthy.
Yeah, they really need to focus on that this offseason is getting that offensive line right because.
But you've said that for 7 years in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
which is
like
crazy to me. That
right.
Teams do that all the time.
Right, and they've tried. Like they've tried investing. They've tried investing in the offensive line. Like I said, and it's
she's a
just not right.
Burrows fan. She's a Burrows fan.
She a Burrow fan, like
so let's
every
talk
woman
about,
on the planet.
Let's talk about Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Chris, how you feel?
Low key. Okay, I love JJ McCarthy. They need consistency at quarterback.
They do.
I think
But remember,
JJ could be the future.
We're treating him like a rookie quarterback
Yes,
because
we are.
technically that's what he is.
He really, yeah. They need consistency. So I think they can bring in a veteran. Like, honestly, I like them bringing in Jacoby Brissett. This upcoming year.
You think he's going to leave Arizona?
If he has a chance at a starting job, hell yeah.
He wouldn't start. He wouldn't start in Minnesota.
Over JJ, I think that's a competition.
They love JJ.
Yeah, but it's a competition.
It's not. Think about the quarterbacks they had last season that they let go for JJ.
Yeah. But
Both of them are better than Jacoby.
Yeah, but I think Jacoby Brissett, could be good enough for at least a QB competition, and he could compete for a starting job with JJ. And I think he would win that job. Right now, he would win that job because Jacoby Brissett has been playing good football.
He's playing good ball right now.
He's playing good football for Arizona. But I think they need consistency at quarterback. And honestly, like the secondary has been kind of like wishy-washy. They've got a couple of decent pieces, but they need consistency at corner is their big thing.
Okay.
It's something that they've kind of struggled with over the last couple of years.
So what do you think about KC? Hold on. Quan John, what do you think about KC? And I only want Quan John to talk about this because he's been the biggest KC
hater.
No, realist. I said they weren't going to make the playoffs this year at the beginning of the year. And
you said it.
I was right.
All right. So what do they need?
They need a tight end because they don't have one.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Their defense is good. I think they need a couple more pieces to tighten it up.
I do.
They need some
agree.
younger pieces. I feel like they need some younger
consistency with running back and receiver. They have good receivers, but like Rice was out.
Yep.
And I actually I feel like they need consistency with their quarterbacks.
And I don't think they get that next year because I do think Mahomes is going to be out for a little bit.
He's going to be out.
Who's going to be their backup to start the season?
Man, they better work on that.
And like I said earlier, if they go 0-5 and he's able to come back, does he want to come back?
They can bring in Flacco.
Or does he want to just make sure he's fully healthy and just sit out a full year? I think that's the best thing.
For him to sit out?
He gives them time to rebuild this team, get a little bit younger, and get him fully healthy because he gets banged up. He gets banged up.
Is it time for him to sign a new contract?
Mahomes, no. He's still got a couple years.
He signed that 5-year contract, but that had to be like 4 or 5 years ago.
No, he signed a 10-year contract.
Oh, was it a 10-year?
For Mahomes, yeah. He signed a 10-year, $500 million contract.
Okay, so it's 10-year.
And I think that they've got, I want to say 4 years left of that deal. I want to say 4 because they signed him, I think it was during his like 3rd year.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have the rest of that, rookie contract to finish out before that kicks in. I want to say they've got 4 years left of that contract.
Well,
so in 2031 he will be a free agent.
There you go. Okay, so 6 years.
They said you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
right.
That's
reasonable because up until this year he's been one of the best quarterbacks in football.
No, you lock him in. You lock him in long term. I figure out he probably got some bonuses and all that because now you got quarterbacks making $200 million in 3-4 years.
Right.
So,
but yeah, I think biggest things that they need wide receivers. They need a running back. They need a defensive line has been a big issue outside of Chris Jones. He's really been the only bright spot on the defensive line this year.
Right.
Outside of, and he's getting older. He's not getting any younger.
Yeah, he's getting older.
He's already, I think he's 31, 32 already.
Yeah.
So he's, toward especially for a defensive lineman, that's towards the end of most of their careers. He's probably got 3 years left of his career, maybe 4. They need to, fix that defensive line. The pass rush has been a huge issue. They need to fix, like I said, wide receivers, running back, defensive line. Outside of Nick Bolton, their linebacking core has not been great. Drew Tranquil has been okay. But they just need a decent bit on that defensive side, and they need wide receivers and running backs.
Okay. All right, guys. So that's the teams that have been eliminated from the playoffs already. We just want to go over them and tell you what we think of how they can get back to greatness. That's really it, about getting back to greatness. So that goes our Tuesday night football show for the night. Trash talk this week really is not really trash talk, man. It's the holiday season, guys.
Yeah, it's holiday
time.
You
kind of just want, look at that spinning head. There won't be that spinning head next season, guys.
No,
I'm going to miss it, though. But the other, be quiet. I'm going to miss it.
How many times have we had to say pause for you, Angel, today? Just today.
Man. You guys are a bunch of haters right now. And I'm dealing with a dog that doesn't like me, and I don't know why.
Got the racist ass dog.
I've been nothing but nice to her. Am I the only black person you've ever seen?
She was actually very friendly to Shane from Into the West Comics.
What? She was. Shane's just as crazy as her though. So. But guys, we want to thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, reach out to Caleb, reach out to me, reach out to Quan John. It's the holiday season, man. Spend it with the ones you love. We appreciate you guys. You got any closing words?
Man, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate. You know, obviously we have more shows for the rest of December, and we actually have a show that's like 2 days before Christmas, too.
Oh yeah, next week.
Yeah, so we got next week's show that's gonna be a little holiday.
Yeah, that's our
little
holiday
vibe.
That's our holiday spirit show.
There you go.
We're giving away $200 on the show. Tune in.
See, exactly. Even this dog knows that that's bullshit.
Actually,
Hold on.
since Quan John has just inspired me, there will be gifts for our first 3 callers. Our first 3 callers that can stump Caleb
Oh, damn.
with any football. Hey, football, anything. If you can stump Caleb, you win a gift. All right.
Bro, you're
so
gonna put me on spot.
yes, Caleb.
I gotta do research.
Yes,
now.
we're gonna make you use that brain of yours.
Get those hat discounts.
Hey, that's what it is, baby.
Hey, they limited. Don't. No. They limited.
Hey, but we
Buy 30
appreciate you.
hats.
We appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same channel, same place. Deuces.
Deuces.